So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and this is our old friend Von Foss, driving, well, one of my favourite tanks, or my most played tanks, shall we say, in the game. This is the Hetzer, the Tier 4 German tank destroyer. This thing is an absolute brute down there at Tier 4. Absolute monster, particularly when you've got the right gun, which I'm pleased to say Von Foss has. Look at that little derpy gun. So that's the HE firing derp gun. The only problem with this tank is it only fires 20 rounds, and it actually runs out of those quite easy because it's only a 7.26 round reload time on this thing. 105mm HE shell tends to make a mess of lower tier tanks. He's middle tier here. This is a tier 6 game. He's on Overlord, the D-Day map, and he's got to a nice position where he can try and put some flanking fire on things that come up that middle area there. Although light moving tanks are always a little bit hard to take out. Patience is a virtue when you're in a TD, and he just showed no patience there whatsoever by taking a pot shot. Yeah, never mind, I can't blame him. Easy to sit here when you're commentating on a game and realize and think, oh, you should have done that, you fool, you fool. Now it doesn't look like there's much here. The enemy team don't seem to put too much forward. Now there is, if you look, we've got a real problem down on the 3 line. There's an enemy looks has got all the way through, and there is nothing there to stop him. All our tanks are down on the beach, which means they can't play any part in the battle now for a while. And next nearest tank is on the 7 line, and if that looks realised it, he can make a run through and take out 3 artillery just like that. Enemy Hellcat. Oh, it's an enemy artillery. Yeah, we've just spotted that. Can we get a shot on him? We'll fire a blind. Oh, a blind shot hits. Oh, I was just going to say that was hopeful thinking, but there you go. That's the power of the derp. Oh, Hellcat next. Line him up. And he's down. 2 shots, 2 kills. That's the power of the Hetzer. Enemy. Oh, hang on. There's an AMX out there, and he's in trouble with that AMX. He's just been tracked. He's almost dead. Oh dear. That was probably a little bit unwise. Stayed up there far too long. And he's lost pretty much all his health. He's a 1 shot now to everybody. Don't go back up. Don't go back up. Don't go back up. Puts a nice shot on the 12-ton and sets him on fire. Oh, he's got carried away with his shot selection now. There's a Covenanter, there's an AT2. Where's that AMX gone? He's the worry. He seemed to know what he was doing. Oh, I thought he was going to pop up there. Trying to get some nice side shots here. Trying to get around where he can get, well, support that M4. Probably also get some shots on that AT2 if he can. Because that thing is going to be a tricky thing to deal with. AT2, when it's in this kind of matchup, it's very hard to kill. Come on, AT2, you know you want to. There we go. There we go, good boy. Oh, and then the shell lobs over him. That's the problem with the derp gun at range. That's why it was a miracle he hit that Hummel earlier on, is that the shell lobs. The shell velocity is so slow that it just sort of lobs up and over. So it's going to go and get a bit closer. It does look, for the time being, that the mad dash by our M4 has actually drawn a heck of a lot of the enemy team that way, which means they've got a moment or two to go and deal with this immediate threat, which is some of these other tanks that are coming round. The AT's down, but he did a lot of damage on the way, so it's 9-all, still really tight. Enemy have won the beach. Yeah. Rightly, they're pinging the looks. He's the dangerous player, really. The looks in this kind of matchup is very, very ominous. There's the 12-ton. Where's he gonna go? Oh, he's just taken down our Valentine. So I say it was the looks is the threat. Maybe this 12-ton is actually the threat. Playing a very wise game. Artillery had a go at him, but didn't look like he got anywhere close. Oh, there we go. There's one of our friends. Oh, unlucky. Never mind. Didn't matter. Put a nice shot into that Panzer 4H, and somebody else cleaned him up. Well, the Su-100 cleaned him up. So nice partnership with the Su, and that's not going to be the last time we're going to see a partnership with the Su. The Su is backing him up beautifully here. The Hetzer is a very nice machine, but it's comparatively slow firing compared to a lot of the tanks it's going to go up about. And it's kind of it's a shit or bust kind of machine. You're kind of trying to do a lot of damage, or one-shot the enemy tanks in one go, and then rely on that factor rather than the fact that you can put multiple shells. Oh, there's an AMX coming. He's dead. Oh, there you go. There's that Su protecting his arse in more ways than one. What a beautiful play. So, of course, Von Voss always meant that to happen. He was just drawing the guy in. He gets splashed by artillery. Luckily not a direct hit, because there wouldn't have been much left of him. There's only 3 enemy tanks left. He's trying to get on the flank of that Matilda, but the Matilda can one-shot him, so he can't really afford to. There's a puff of smoke next to him, which meant the artillery is still having a go at him, because he is being proxy spotted by that Matilda. Well, he was. Now he's decided to leave it alone, and that's probably a good idea. Get a little bit of distance, try and come back in. Okay, the enemy guerrillas have been found on the beach, so we got a bit of RT on RT action there, and the grill beats the Burt. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Used to be the Burt would always win that engagement. Nice shot of the Jacksy of the Matilda. Didn't quite kill him, left him on 15 hit points. Trying to circle round, trying to get some distance, trying to do a little bit the unexpected. There's the Matilda. Which way is he looking? Hetzer does have a little bit of armour. Oh, he's not looking at us. Quick pop over. Oh! Matilda. Oh, it was the looks got us. Okay. So we got the Matilda at exactly the same moment as the looks got us. I told you that looks was going to be trouble. Told you he was going to be trouble. So Su-100 and a Grilly against a Lux and what have we got? And a Grilly. There you go. Grilly and an artillery. Sorry, a light tank versus a very effective TD. Now the biggest challenge they are going to have is that they haven't got much view range. But here's the chance. I can't swap to the perspective of the Su because this is Von Voss's game. And he missed again. Oh no! Come on! You can do it! You can do it! You can do it! We can't see you can do it, but we can do it. Where they gone? There they go. So catch the pigeon moment. Lux has disappeared. Oh no. Here we go. We're back with the Su. So you've had this, I'm sure, in many games. I certainly have, where you are in a blind TD with a bit of health up against a tricky little light tank who doesn't have much health but can pop up pretty much anywhere and spot you long before you spot him, and it is rather frustrating in the extreme. Tricky, very tricky scenario. The game rests with this. So there's the looks. Has he made a boo-boo? Come on, Grill, you can splash him. Oh no, we missed him. Come on, Grilly, you can do it. Oh, he missed him. And the enemy grill missed the Sioux. Oh, he's run into a dead tank. Just speed it up just a smidge. Grilly's saying he can't hit him, he can't hit him. Well, we noticed that. No shit, Sherlock. Von Voss is suggesting he relocates further over. Now, where are you going, Sue? Is he thinking that maybe the Lux is going to come up behind him on the beach, from the beach? Which is entirely possible, of course. And he was dead right. He was dead right. Can we get this? Come on, aim the shot. Pray to Stalin. Oh, no. Oh, it's like watching your grandparents have sex. Sorry, didn't say that. Ah, the artie's got him. Oh, the artie's got him. Thank goodness for that. Whoa. 3 minutes left. Need to get the Grilly. Grilly was last seen, as they're saying, down on the beach. Let's speed it up again. See whether we can get... Here we go. Never seen a Sioux move so quick. Now it's sensible if one went when I was supposed to go together is probably better. Okay, so the grill's sitting on the cap. That's not a bad idea. Is the Sioux's going to do the same? Okay, well, it wasn't what I was expecting. I was thinking that one of them at least would have a go for the enemy artillery, but it looks like they're prepared. They just want the win. I guess I can't blame them for that. And Julie captured. Well done. So that one went on so long that forgotten whose tank that was we were covering. Obviously it was Von Voss driving the Hetzer. Had a really good game himself out of that. Bit of heartbreak at the end to get taken down just as he took down the Matilda. But I guess if I'm critical, Von, I think if I can call you Von, you stayed in the same area too much. That was the problem. It made it easy for the looks to know where you would be. Because you'd always hung around that same patch. And I know it's difficult because you need to get a bit close with that derpy gun. But I can't criticise it because he did a good job. Ace tanker, he got bruiser, far for effect and high caliber. Finished up top of the team, 1353 damage, 3 kills, 972 base XP. Not bad for a mid-tier game. For the Panzer Hetzer, and I didn't realise actually at the time the Sioux and the Grill were actually in a platoon. Or was that did they film a platoon at the end? Maybe they did. If they were working together, then that would have been very much more impressive. But I'm not sure they were. But the Sioux and the Grill managed to finish that game up only by the skin of their teeth. So Von Voss fired 10 shots, he hit with 7 and did damage with 7 for that 1300 damage. He took 4 hits himself, all 4 penned, and he had 740 assistance damage. 28,000 credits, very few costs, 26 profit. And he was running some personal reserves, so with his ×2 that made him 4,374 XP. So very nice game in the always fun Hetzer, one of my favourite tanks. And I must go bring mine out of mothballs and play it again. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom, signing out.